It's another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. I know you got a good word this morning. How you feeling?
Hey, Rickey Smiley, I'm great, man. How you doing today?
Man, blessed and highly favored, man. No, I need a word today.
Well, here it is, Rickey Smiley. The word of the day is let go and let God have his way. In too many instances, we find ourselves attacked by anxiety and wrestling with worry because we try to handle what's above us. We try to handle what we can't do ourselves. I think you know what worrying is. Worrying has a way of attacking your internal life so that you are so upset by what's happening to you externally that it compromises your peace. It messes with your mind because you're so busy worrying. And Rickey Smiley puts it like this: if you're worrying, it means you're not praying. But when you're praying, it means you won't be worrying. So here is the word: let go and let God. Instead of worrying about it, here's what you do: stop worrying about it and let go and let God have God's way. God is good like that because God is able to handle what you can't handle. I think I'll phrase it to you like this: do all you can, step back and trust God to handle what you can't. I promise you that works right there, because after I've done all that I can do and there's nothing left for me to do, that's when I step back and allow God to be God. I allow God to do what only God can do. So do what you can and then trust God to do what you can't. Let go and let God have his way. And when you let go and let God have his way, here's what will happen. God has a way of giving you peace when you're under pressure. God has a way of giving you strength to handle your struggle. So here's what I'm made up my mind I'm going to do. I'm going to step back and let go and let God have his way.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Haynes. Let everybody know how they can follow you on YouTube and how they can get all of your materials and your social media.
Hey, I appreciate that, Rickey Smiley. Thank you. I have on a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is my name, Frederick Haynes. Check it out. That's where my sermons are. And then I'm on social media, Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes.
There it is. I appreciate you always, Pastor Haynes. Love you, man.
Love you, Ricky. Appreciate you. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. Let's get into some music right here. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Brad got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's time for the hot spot. Brad, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. The highly anticipated Super Mario Brothers movie raced past box office records over the weekend, debuting domestically at $146.3 million. The film also pulled in $377 million globally, winning the title for Best Global Opening for an animated movie ever. And regarding second place, Deadline reports that there was essentially a three-way tie. John Wick Chapter 4 brought in $14.6 million, while Dungeons & Dragons made $14.5 million, and Air, the Michael Jordan movie, debuted at $14.46 million. So congratulations to those movies, because I want to see Air. Has anybody seen the Michael Jordan movie yet?
No. Not yet.
No.
It's on the list.
I can't wait either.
That Super Mario Brothers was really good, though.
Was it? You saw it?
For adults and kids.
Oh, really?
Like, it is a lot of parts of the video game. It was really good.
Oh, I got to check that out. Yeah, at $146 million, it had to be good. But I want to see Viola Davis as Michael Jordan's mother.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be nice.
I can't wait to see that. Okay, moving on. Chloe Bailey has revealed why she's decided to delete social media from her cell phone. Wow, during an interview with the Tamron Hall Show, she said, "For a minute, I removed all socials off my phone and I just turned over my phone to my team. Of course, I like to make the content. I'd come up with the captions and I would just send them to them. I got rid of my social media because I realized the things people were saying," she continued, "the negative things people were saying about me was affecting me. And I noticed if I go out on stage or if I do or say anything that people are going to say this. And I realized that I was changing myself for other people and their opinions and what they were accusing me of originally, which was not being myself and being forced. That's what I was turning into because I was so occupied with what people thought about me. But the second I deleted the apps off my phone, I was mentally so much clearer because you're doing what makes you happy. I absolutely agree with her.
When I tell you I don't give a damn what nobody leave on my fan page. I'm not reading none of the comments.
I don't read
on
the comments
something positive. And I don't want to know about it. I don't care about it. They don't pay no bills in my house. I don't care what they think. I don't care what they say or whatever. I didn't even know that we had Beef Friday until I got a phone call. And I'm like, well, what is this? And I said, hey, and I always text back, hey, man, I don't care nothing about that.
Right.
I don't be wanting to know who said it. And I don't watch it. I'm not going to click on to nothing nobody said, what they think, and this, that, and da-da-da. Or whatever. We do a job here at the radio station. We don't bother nobody. We report what's in the news and what's trending. That's our job or whatever. And people go out and lie and say this because they thirsty for content or whatever, man. I don't be paying that stuff no attention. I don't need the apology because I don't know what happened. There ain't nothing to apologize for. I don't know what happened. I don't want to know what happened. My kids are coming home for Easter. I just suffered a loss. We grieve. Man, I ain't got time for no mess.
I know that's right.
And especially for somebody, if you making never mind.
Go.
If you operating on a certain level, I don't care about what you say or think. Steve Harvey didn't say it.
I mean, we've
Barack
been
Obama
in the industry
didn't
so
say
much,
it.
Ricky. It's like we got a coat of armor for it, so we don't care. You can
Yeah,
say what you want to say. We know who we are. We're well established. But Chloe is like, she's new. Some of the newer artists, it affects them, but it don't affect me at all.
And I don't care what nobody, the people that matter. My mama didn't say it. My aunts and uncle, everybody that was in my house Sunday, they didn't say it. And that's all that matter.
Amen to that.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I got frat brothers. I got folks. I got enough love and support around me. I don't care about what nobody that's operating at a lower level. I spray roaches.
Okay. I spray the cucarachas.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. You heard what he said, and he said, all right, now we coming up with the praise mix down next to time now. It's 25 minutes before the top of the hour. Yes, sir.
Guess what, though? See, it's funny when they say stuff. Turn the music off for 1 second.
One second.
But wait a minute. But guess who they don't say it to? See, they'll say it on their phone, but they'll never say it to you.
You know they won't.
Oh, they'll walk up. They're so respectful.
Oh, yeah.
They'll say all this and stuff or whatever. When they see you, they'll either ask for a picture or not say nothing at all, but they'll never walk up to you and say what they said with a damn cell phone. I ain't never had one. Not one walked up to me and offered a tweet, an opinion, a Facebook, or anything they put on social media. And I be seeing them, and I recognize some of them. And they be, hi, how you doing, Mr. Smiley? But you won't say what you said on that phone, though.
Right.
There you go.
There you go. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. What up, Ricky? Let me just tell you about this crazy story right here. Now, a Vancouver man is trying to figure out how he managed to get into somebody else's Tesla recently and drove off using the app on his own phone. The man named Rahesh Randolph said that he was getting into his Tesla on Tuesday as the car that he got into was the same make and model and color. The app allowed him to unlock the car and drive off. Now, when he picked the car up, there were two Teslas parked side by side, and he said he was in a hurry because he had to pick up his kids, so he just jumped in the car. He said, when I realized there was a crack on the windshield, I called my wife, and she did not know what happened. After 5 to 10 minutes, he said he got a text on his phone that said, Rahesh, are you driving Tesla? He said the person who messaged him told him he was driving the wrong car. Now, the crazy thing is that he got out of the car and was still able to get back in the car and drive again to pick up his kids from school. Now, after that, he met up with the owner and they traded cars. He said, we both were laughing and I called the police as well, but they couldn't do anything because no crime was committed. Now, the Tesla app is designed to provide access to the person's Tesla as long as the phone and the vehicle have connectivity. Now, from the app, owners can also lock and unlock the vehicle, manage climate control, and find the nearest charging station. This is why I would not get a Tesla. Like, I would be so mad if I jumped in somebody else's car and it worked.
Yeah.
Or somebody took my car.
Yeah, we got to go back to old school car keys.
No, yeah.
We
Imagine if you was a
dangling,
drug dealer and
heavy
had
ass.
some dope in the car. Like, come on now. That's crazy.
Right. Yeah. We need to go back to the old school car keys. We just want the car
It's the
keys.
regular old key.
Even some of them new car key fobs, they got the little alarm alerts on them.
Yeah.
Like one time I was coming from the airport and I forgot what level I parked in the parking garage. So I got my key fob out and I hit my alarm alert and a truck started alarming, started going off. So I'm like, okay, I must be parked over there.
Oh,
and it wasn't mine.
It wasn't your car.
It wasn't mine. Like, wait a minute.
And you was able to turn it off and on?
I turned it on, and I wasn't able to, because I was trying to turn it off. It wouldn't turn off. It just kind of kept going off. And I'm like, man, where did I park? And then I went out. I was on a whole nother level, bro. But that was crazy.
That is crazy.
We need to go back to the old school.
Where you stick it in the ignition.
Yeah, the prison guard keys. Stick it in there and turn on like I had with my Cadillac. I enjoy it.
Okay.
And every now and then you can use it and also clean your ear out.
Yeah. I don't think that's recommended by the AMA.
I don't think you should do that.
When the kids listening, don't get them ear infections out with a car key.
Yeah. Got to clean. That's old school right there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. 6 minutes after the hour, y'all. And listen to this, man. The Vice President of the United States of America is going to be joining this morning, Kamala Harris, so you don't want to miss that. But for now, Gary got the tea and the clue of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. It's official. According to the Hollywood Reporter, y'all, it said that Beyonce and Adidas have mutually, y'all, agreed to part ways. Now, back in 2018, they were saying Beyonce partnered with Adidas, where she relaunched under Ivy Park and also developed new footwear and apparel for the brand. But the report is that now, honey, they are officially parting ways. Now, some people saying maybe Kanye West got in Beyonce in and said, girl, if I'm not gonna be there, you don't need to be there neither. And then some people saying, y'all, allegedly, y'all, that they say Miss Tina might be a little upset, honey, because she put up her sewing machine too soon. Because when you put up your sewing machine and start getting with these companies and stuff and getting grand, honey, it don't work. But when she was sewing stuff, honey, they're saying, Beyonce stuff was doing a little bit better. The House of Darion was doing somewhat better, but now it's not a good look. And I think it's sad, though, Ricky, because everybody loved the House of Darion, honey, and she faded to black, and then came Ivy Park, and now she's fading to black. I mean, so some people just need to stick with what they do best, maybe sing, because everybody can't have a clothing line and do all these things, but we want to feel that we could do all these things, honey. And I know Shaka Khan wrote the song I'm Every Woman, but sometimes you can't be every woman.
Right.
I thought about that. I mean, it's a sad
I like
look.
the Ivy Park stuff.
Yeah, you may have liked it, but you didn't keep it going, honey, because Miss Ivy Park, she didn't fade it to black, too, honey. And now, honey,
So what that mean? It'll be at, like, Ross and Marshall's?
yeah, they may have it more at the discount stores, honey. You could go get some.
TJ Maxx.
Yep, you could get TJ Maxx and all those stores and stuff. But, I mean, when Ivy Park came out, I remember Beyonce was sending out huge boxes, honey, of stuff, baby. She was sending all the grand girls huge boxes of Ivy Park stuff to wear and stuff, but I guess they just couldn't keep it going, though. So we're going to just keep them all lifted in prayer. And if you have your Ivy Park, I guess it's going to be a, what they call it, when it's been around long, not going to be vintage. It's going to be, you know what I'm talking about, y'all. It's going to be an heirloom. I don't know, hell. But anyway, just say we can just keep them lifted. But did you get some Ivy Park? Did y'all
The girls in my house got some. Yeah,
really?
they like it.
Really?
Yeah.
And I know they sent Brad a big box of it, because I remember when they sent it, but congratulations to Ivy in the park. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Black China, honey, she done finally revealed, y'all, how much money she made on OnlyFans, y'all. Now, they're saying, y'all, back, honey, in 2021, they said it was reported that she only made $240 million off the platform, and whatever. But she said, she didn't really make exactly that much. She said she made about around $200 million, honey, and stuff. And, she revealed the amount was nowhere close to the number that's floating around on the internet now. The actual number was close to $2 million. She said within a 2-year span, she said, I opened it up in 2020. So she said right when the pandemic, y'all, had hit, honey, she said she had opened it up because she was like, oh my gosh, what's about to happen? She said, I had just recently did a TV show called Only Cams, where I produced it and filmed on it just a little bit. So she said it kind of gave me the leeway, y'all, to kind of doing it, because, it was something that she didn't want to do at the first. So that's a lot of money off of OnlyFans. I mean, it's amazing that you can make that much money, Rick. And I don't know what she was. Golly, I wonder what was she showing on OnlyFans. Did any of y'all visit her her OnlyFans room to see?
I don't be on there. I ain't never been on there.
You gotta subscribe to even look at anything on there. I ain't trying to do that.
Yeah, I guess so. Ricky, you said you didn't tune into it. You didn't see OnlyFans.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah, but I mean, she made a lot of money.
Why go to OnlyFans when you can sit up there and I got all my 600-pound life recorded?
Right.
They laying up in the bed, they naked anyway. They showing all that. Might as well look at that.
Oh my God. Yeah, I guess so, honey. I guess I saw a trailer the other day, honey, with Dr. Who, honey, or Dr. No, talking with one of the women and stuff, and it was so touching, honey. I mean, these women, they work hard, Ricky, to try to lose the weight and stuff, but it's just always just something they always bring them back to where they started off
Somebody
from.
be getting the food through the window.
Yeah.
That my MF said he was sneaking them soda pops, them 3 liters through that window, and Dr. No went over our house and found that stuff up under the bed, and he said, "You're gonna kill her. You're gonna kill her. She's gonna get kicked out the program. Do you understand? Do you understand? You are the enabler." And can I give a shout out this morning?
Yeah, give a shout out.
Give a shout out to my friend Ortiz, man. Got married and had a baby. I posted him and his wife pictures on RS Comedy. Y'all go and leave comments, man, because it's spring and love is in the air. And just go to RS Comedy and look at my friend Ortiz and his beautiful, beautiful wife. Got several pictures of them and how they relationship progressed.
I'm trying.
She is cute. Hold up.
Say, man.
Hold up.
Can't chill out. But see what I'm saying? Just enjoy the pictures.
Yeah, beautiful. All right.
Gary.
What?
She's pregnant.
What that baby doing?
The Kahlua today is one of my favorite Kahlua. My Kahlua today is oyster mushroom. It's oyster mushroom. On the hand, you say oyster mushroom, and on the lunch, you say beautiful gray. That's your Kahlua for us today, honey.
I'm laying on the ground like that.
Okay.
Y'all go to RS Comedy and look at my friend. Him and his wife had a baby, man. Pictures, man. Love is in the air, man. We got to start supporting people, man. It
Yes,
ain't
we
about
do.
celebrities all the time.
You love who you
Go
love.
to RS Comedy.
Set the baby on top of the plastic.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Special K. What you got this morning, man?
Man, here's what I got for you. The top 5, and I was thinking about this over the weekend, top 5 hood sandwiches. Because I eat sandwiches all the time.
Right.
And I always find myself eating the same kind of sandwiches.
I love sandwiches, too. I don't like making them. If I had somebody that can just make the sandwich, I hate freaking making sandwiches.
But, Rick, that's part of my joy is making the sandwich because I like to make it the way I like it. Can't nobody make a sandwich for me. Me and my wife been together 28 years. She can't make a sandwich for me because she ain't going to put enough of what I like on it. She ain't going to do it right. Mine got to be just right. Now, the top 5 hood sandwiches. This is my choices. If you disagree, feel free to chime in, okay? Number 5, leftover Thanksgiving turkey meat.
Yeah.
And that's tied with a pork chop sandwich.
But see, you got to be in the mood to take that big ass turkey out the refrigerator and it be hard and cutting it up.
It's already
just don't be in the
sliced
mood
up.
for that.
It's left over. It's already sliced
Yeah, but
up.
you still got to microwave it. Go ahead.
No, you can eat it cold. That's one you can eat cold or hot.
Nobody want no damn thick
cold
ass,
or
all
hot.
that damn breast, thick ass turkey meat. It tear that bread up. You
It
crazy.
tastes better. It tastes better when it's on bread.
Man, go on to the next.
Number 4 is tuna fish or
No, I don't like
chicken
that.
salad. Tuna
Either
fish
one
or
of them.
chicken salad.
I like both. I like
Come on,
tuna
argue
fish
with me.
lobster tail in it.
But Gary, isn't that supposed to be better on crackers?
You know, Ritz crackers to be exact. Yes, it is.
Or
But
the
I like
club crackers?
Oh, the club crackers, exactly, with some celery and some egg and relish.
You can also toast that bread on toasted bread. Come on, man.
I don't have no toast.
I don't know if that's
Tuna
top
fish,
5, though.
Black
Come on,
people
man,
ain't putting that on no saltine cracker at all.
No,
no,
not
sir.
no saltine.
No, sir. We ain't doing that. But the good thing about this list, everything can be bought with EBT card and WIC vouchers.
I just
Number
don't
3.
like tuna fish and chicken salad. The white and the pepper.
You don't like that?
Like camel throw up.
But it's cheap.
Oh, no.
It's cheap. How about number 3, hot links? Them red hot link sausages.
Earl Campbell.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Come on now. Come on
Yeah, the
now.
one-
On some
the
white
one that
bread
you
with
have to
some
buy
mustard.
Buy at the meat depot over there by Huffman High School.
Yes, the one in the yellow
You get
pack.
that big ass bag. Gary, you know I used to boil the hell out of them damn
You sure
the red
did.
hots.
You like yours boiled, Rick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
the
to fry
boiled.
mine.
Yeah,
I like
fried
frying
mine.
mine with some
I
black
like mine
on.
boiled.
No
I like
wonder
them
your
to
ass be
crunch.
sick. All that meat and stuff don't be done on the inside. You got to boil that and
No,
then
you
fry
got to
it.
fry it, and then you had that little black on it. Where it
That's
crunch when
bologna.
you
Yeah,
eat
but
it.
you boil it first. Nut.
That's number two. Number two, fried bologna. A fried
Yeah.
bologna sandwich. Come
Yeah.
on now.
Yeah.
Now,
Try to
Rock
argue
T.
with a fried
Rock T.
bologna
Daddy
sandwich.
make the best bologna sandwich I ever seen.
Come on, dog. Homemade sauce and everything.
Yeah,
Let's go to
and
number
then-
one.
And then he cut the bologna. That bologna not already sliced.
Right.
Let's go to number one.
All right.
Number one, the king of all time. The classic peanut butter and jelly.
You right.
Only grape or apple jelly.
You forget
Only
it.
grape
You
or
forget
apple
I like
jelly.
strawberry.
I don't
Yeah, I
trust
have to
nobody
have.
who eats strawberries.
I like that Bama grape jelly and that extra crunchy peanut butter. That
Come on
damn
now.
Peter Pan
Yes.
extra crunchy peanut butter.
But,
Come
but,
on
but
now.
Kay, you left out two, man. Like the
Which one I
syrup,
leave
the
out?
syrup sandwich is one. That's a hood sandwich right
Oh,
there.
that's a real welfare
Yeah, that's good
recipient
on
right there.
with a damn. If you sopping with a biscuit, I don't know about no damn light bread.
I don't know about no
With no
sandwich.
damn alligator syrup, it'll tear the bread up.
Well, what about a mayonnaise sandwich?
That's
real.
That's just outright nasty. And,
You a real welfare recipient.
and that's why your ass up here doing the tea, because you probably put a lot of mayonnaise and walk out the house with mayonnaise in the corner of your mouth. Your dad talking about what the hell you been doing. Black Tony. How you gonna end the year like this, man?
I just want to say this right here.
From the beginning of the year to now.
Yeah.
I couldn't get one day.
Yeah, Shawty, look. So I had made plans on being the other day, so I had my outfit laid out on the bed and everything. So
What happened?
I need y'all to pray for me, Shawty.
What happened, Black on?
Shawty, I don't know if I'm going to see y'all again, Shawty. I might not make it, Shawty. I might not.
Oh man, no. I'm talking like that. What's wrong?
I had to go to the hospital last night, Shawty.
What?
I need you to call out the car. You tell them to come over to the crib. I need a sucker opinion, Shawty. I'm scared, cuz. Hey, cuz, I just want to say, Shawty, if I don't make it, Shawty, I love you, Shawty. I appreciate everything you did for me, cuz.
Wait, what's wrong with him, John?
Man, I don't even know.
Hey, John,
Yo,
I just want to say, Shawty, even though you a mess, and you did me dirty, Shawty, I love you too, Shawty. Hey, Rob T.
yes, sir.
I just want to say, Shawty, I love you too, Shawty.
You finna leave us Black Tony?
Shawty, I think they might have to do a surgery on me, Shawty. My sister said, she said I got ovarian cyst.
What?
I got a cyst on my ovary, Shawty. Oh.
Bruh, Black Tony. Who told you that, man?
My sister. She put her hand on my side and said, "That what you got?" She said, "So you got a cyst on your ovary."
Black Tony. Black Tony, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. First of all, Black Tony, you a man. You don't have ovaries. So you done took off for nothing.
What do you mean I don't have no ovaries?
You don't have no ovaries, man. Women have ovaries, bro. You don't have no.
She said it down there by my stomach.
No, that's your large intestines, Black Tony.
I'm scared, Shawty. What she said, I just might have to do the, I don't know, you one of the two things.
Is your sister a doctor?
Hell no, Shawty. My sister dropped out of school. She already had 4 babies when she was 18.
She got you think you got a cyst on your ovaries?
Hey, Shawty, so can I lay out for the rest of the day, Shawty?
Yeah, go and take the rest of the day off, man. Since your ovaries, man, just make sure you come tomorrow, man. Can you make it tomorrow, man? Just last.
Hey, Shawty, I promise you, Shawty, if I don't die today, Shawty, I'm gonna be there tomorrow. Put that on my mama hand.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 5 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the clue today. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. NeNe Leakes is back in the news again, honey. This time she is speaking out. She calls, y'all, the Real Housewives franchises starless, honey. They're saying, y'all, that NeNe is one of the most remembered stars of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, honey, becoming a breakout star of the franchise. But now they're saying, y'all, that the reality star, she recently did an interview, honey, and, she was talking about, some of the people on the her colleagues, honey. She said, honey, they're all starless. She said there are no more stars, honey, in the reality, in the franchise, honey. Now, she recently was talking about, if you ever watched the show, The Real Housewives of Potomac, now that's where Miss Robin Dixon, she's on that show. And she revealed, y'all, that Robin came out and talked about it. She said, honey, that her husband, Juan, had an affair. And she married him anyway, honey. Juan had an affair, and she married him anyway. So NeNe said, "Ooh, honey, yes, honey, the starless Robin Dixon, child." And honey, she said, just starless. And then they asked her, they said, "Well, what do you mean by that?" And she said, like these girls on these shows, she said, they are just not stars. She said, if you really look at it, she said, all the stars that were on any of these franchises, they took them off, and everybody that is left, honey, is starless. Then she said, honey, that Robin, she talked about Robin and stuff, and, saying, honey, how, that it's just sad thing, honey, for them, just to do something like that. But she went on and said, that, first of all, honey, there's a difference, honey, between being a star and being known.
She ain't told no lie, though. She ain't told no lie.
Yeah, what? How you think she ain't told no lie?
I mean, do you agree that she might have a point?
Well, I mean, yeah, she said, but, she said, she said, honey, you're famous or you're not. And she said, these girls are not famous, honey. She said, honey, they're definitely not famous, they're just known. But now, when they asked her about Candy, now she did go on and say, honey, Candy is definitely, famous, honey, and she's a star. She said, but as for everybody else on them shows, they are starless.
Wow. I don't know, you got to look at the stats. Has the viewership hasn't been as good as it was when she was on the show, right? Isn't that just a fact based off of the numbers and the viewership?
Well, yeah, I guess to an extent, but the show still is on, though.
Yeah, it's still on, and it's probably doing well for a reality show. But when she was on, it was really popping.
Yeah, it was definitely that. But honey, this girl said, honey, either you're famous or you're not. She said, honey, you're just known. All right, baby. Y'all know anybody that think they famous, but they just known?
Don't fall for it. That's a trick question.
Wow, you really did put that out there, right?
Yeah, right.
Girl, you ain't famous, bitch. You just know.
It might be a difference. I don't know.
Yeah, she says a difference, but it is a difference.
It's a huge difference. And she ain't so, y'all know she's saying the truth.
Yeah, it's definitely a difference, so honey. But we going to keep all parties lifted up in prayer.
I mean, Special K, everybody know you.
And I got that finger snap kind of know. Like, people look at me in the mall and be like, hey, aren't you, hey, don't you, then they say, Rock T. They say, you Rock T.
Oh.
Like, damn.
So, yes, honey, but anyway, congratulations. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Chad Ochocinco Johnson, honey, he is really looking down on people. I don't like when people do this. And I'm going to say this. You do what you want to do with your damn money and you live how you want to live. Now, it's been reported he's telling the world, y'all, that he saved 83% of his salary when he was in the league. He said, honey, while y'all thought he was wearing, honey, all these big, fabulous diamonds and things, he said he was wearing fake jewelry.
What's wrong with that? He saved all his money.
I wear it.
Well, yeah, we know you read, Ricky.
But now he can live the rest of his life without no financial worries because he didn't thought he was smart with his money.
No, he wasn't that damn smart. He had to give Evelyn some money when he fought with her.
But he got a lot left.
Yeah, but I don't think he got that doggone much money.
Oh, he got a lot left. I saw him on a podcast. He showed a bank balance. He got a lot left.
Yeah, he could have had that type of money. Remember?
Oh no, he had a deposit. He had a what you call it? When you get your statement, he said he got a lot of money left.
But this is the problem, or should I say concern I have with it. If I want to buy a damn Toyota and you want to buy, honey, a bicycle, don't knock me, honey, because I want to buy a Toyota.
He wasn't knocking anybody. He just said for him, it didn't make sense to spend a whole lot of money on real jewelry because he said that his name alone is worth more than anything he could buy. He said just being Ocho. He said, I'm Ocho.
People that don't buy real jewelry are definitely supportive of what he's saying.
Yeah, he said, my name is Ocho. He said, so whatever I buy, he said, whatever I buy, like, whatever I wear, it's going, you know,
why buy fake jewelry and why buy fake jewelry?
We got the name. We make the fake necklace look good.
Why lay fake diamonds on your body? Like, what are you worth?
And if you buy real jewelry, honey, that's an asset.
It don't depreciate.
No, you can pawn it and get some damn money later and stuff like that. So, I mean, you know, I don't like.
But he's a man, and I think men have different values when it comes to that. You know, Rick, would you agree?
I went to the kiosk in Greenbrier Mall and racked up on them big ass herringbone necklaces.
Oh, yeah.
Well, y'all just go ahead and rack up on it, honey. I'd just rather have something, honey, that makes my mental feel good. That, you know, honey, that.
Well, I go to the mall and I go to the mom section, middle of the mall.
He made some good points, though.
Well, he may have made some good points, but there's still also two sides to every story.
But what's wrong with saving your money?
It's not nothing wrong with saving your money, but it's a balance.
I see what you're saying. You say don't be condescending towards people who want to spend their money on jewelry. And that's fine if you want to save. Yeah. But if I want to spend, then I'm going to spend. So that's what you're saying.
Because, honey, I was told, honey, that you only damn live once, honey, and nothing goes with you when you're dead. So that land you bought, because you bought a damn whole farm, great. But when you're dead, that farm's sitting just right there.
No, it's going to your kids.
E-I-E-I-O.
The color today, honey. I mean, I just hate when people do that, though, honey. But knock yourself out, though, honey. Hey, that's just like. But anyway, all right. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is sundial. On the high end, you say sundial, and on the low end, just say beautiful gold. That's your color for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news. It's what's trending now.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, listen, in the next few days, the Supreme Court could really change or even put a ban on race-based affirmative action programs in college admissions. The ruling could come down as early as today. Of course, we already know what Clarence Thomas is going to vote on. So what do you think? Should race be a factor in college admissions? Y'all need to hit us up at 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Maria, what are your thoughts on that? You graduated HBCU.
Yeah, I think that it would be tragic. And, you know, Ricky, the Supreme Court justices are getting ready to leave for their summer break. So a decision on affirmative action is expected by next Friday, June 30th at the latest. Right now, they're looking at two race-based admissions programs, one at Harvard, the other one at the University of North Carolina. And there's a lot of backstory, Ricky. So I want to try and break it down. The nonprofit group suing is called Students for Fair Admissions, SFFA, and was founded by a guy named Edward Bloom, who had been trying for years to challenge race-based admissions policies and voting rights across the country. Now, Bloom claims that the admission policies at Harvard and UNC violate civil rights laws and discriminate against Asian Americans and whites. But none of the plaintiffs are students. The charge is being led by Edward Bloom himself. Now, in fact, according to a 2020 survey, 70% of Asian Americans support affirmative action, and groups representing thousands of students and alumni of all ethnicities, including Asian Americans, filed an amicus brief in support of the schools. Now, time and time again, since the SFFA started filing these cases back in 2008, the lower courts have all ruled in favor of the schools. But with new Trump appointees, now this is the thing, Ricky, the Supreme Court is now different and could change long-standing precedent on using race as part of college admissions. So it's real deep.
Wow. Well, from what I understand, Maria, the Supreme Court could ban using race and other or rule that schools use things like family wealth or neighborhood poverty rates instead, which could still help minority students. Either way, one expert in education said that simply ending racial programs without coming up with something new would devastate Black and Hispanic communities. Now, they're already predicting a decline in college enrollment for Blacks and Hispanics.
All right, so what do y'all think, given that systemic racism still exists, which it does, some people would like to argue against that, should race still be considered when applying to college, or is it time to come up with a different affirmative action plan? Maria, what are your thoughts on that? I want to get you and Special K thoughts on that.
Man, it's just so tough. I personally enjoyed my experience at a HBCU. I think that every Black a student could benefit from attending an HBCU, not just from an academic perspective, but also just life and experiences and culture and becoming an adult. And I also think a lot, Ricky, about AI and what the future of college looks like overall, and if this is even going to matter in the future. So there's so many layers to this.
I mean, I think it's going to matter. I don't think people are just going to stop going to college just because of advancements in artificial intelligence. I think that from a institutional standpoint, if the institutions of education aren't forced by law to do the right thing when it comes to minorities, they're not going to do the right thing. And you're going to end up having a situation where people aren't going to have any recourse when they're not able to, when they're able to legally be kind of pushed out of these opportunities.
My thing is the complaint isn't even coming from students. It's coming from this Edward Bloom guy. I mean, if the students don't have any issues with it, like what are we talking about?
Because it's political and it's people in this society. He's a conservative activist, and their whole goal is to, they wake up every morning thinking, what can I do to take something away from somebody that don't look like me?
Right. So special case. So I'm just trying to get a feel for this whole situation. So without the affirmative action, do y'all believe that black folks would not be allowed to go to the University of Georgia, the University of North Carolina, Florida State University, not be able to attend, but break that down for me, Kay, Maria.
I mean, it's a complex issue. But to kind of break it down to its simplest form, I just feel like without laws in place to force these institutions to at least level the playing field somewhat when it comes to admissions, they're going to find ways to creatively, have a non-level playing field to make it harder for people that don't have the opportunity to get the opportunity.
Right, and if they're not given an opportunity, I would just encourage, and I just hope that all parents that have student athletes that's attending the University of Tennessee, the University of Kentucky, the University of Alabama, Mississippi State University, Texas University, Texas A&M University, to consider and watch this real close, because if they being unfair to black folks, students that look like me that are not athletes, to start trying to look into sending our kids to predominantly black to HBCUs, so to speak. Because man, when you hit folks in the pocket or whatever, because y'all know athletics on major college campuses, I ain't gonna say major college campuses, on places like the University of Georgia, Georgia Tech University,
PWIs, yeah.
What do they call them, Maria?
Predominantly white institutions, colleges out there. Yes, it's
Right.
different. It's different. But also, Ricky, there's another layer. I want black students to understand that you don't need white folks' permission to be great. You don't need, you don't need validation from white people. So if they shut it down, we will find a way. And you don't need to go to college to be great. Right. I know people who are millionaires who have started businesses. I'm like, stop waiting for white folks to give you permission to go out and do great things. Like, we don't. I'm sorry, it's just another level for me, because, it's like for so long they have moved the finish line for black folks. So if we've never started in the same place as everyone else. And if they put us at the same starting point, we're going to run laps around everyone else. And they know this because we're used to catching up our entire race. It's been like that for decades, for hundreds of years. So I just really hope that black people really lean into our resilience, our power, our ability to do great things just with us.
Come on,
with
Maria!
us, So I just,
No. You're speaking facts.
It annoys me.
I like that.
It annoys
People need to hear that.
Yeah.
We don't have to be validated, but I just want all the parents, because I know that athletics bring millions and billions of dollars to these universities, and if you start feeling discriminated against or whatever, I just want all parents of college athletes that attend these PWIs to just watch this situation really, really close, because even if you don't go to college, but if you do decide to go to college, the HBCUs will be happy to have you. You got places like Miles College of Birmingham, Alabama, and Tuskegee University. You got Spelman, Morehouse, Howard, North Carolina A&T, Prairie View A&M. You got a lot of historically black universities that would absolutely love to have you. But, hey, if you could not get through, hit us up on our website at rickysmileymorshow.com to leave your thoughts on that, and we're going to be keeping a close eye on this. All right, y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. This right here, man, two-time world heavyweight champion and Olympic gold medalist. Y'all, please welcome the legendary George Foreman.
Big George.
Good morning.
Hey, Mr. Foreman, good morning. Much respect. How you doing?
Life is great. Great. Not good, but great.
Yes, sir, man. Congratulations on your new movie, Big George Foreman, the miraculous story of the once future heavyweight champion of the world in theaters April the 28th. Now, how does it feel to be sitting here talking about a movie about your life? Much and well-deserved, by the way.
It's amazing to consider my life changing, where we really came from, and then where we are today. I looked at the movie, and I'm still amazed.
Man.
Wow. Now, how involved were you with the project? Did you have a say in casting Chris Davis, who plays you in the film?
I didn't hear all of that. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I said, how involved were you in the project? And did you have a say-so in the casting process with them getting Chris Davis, who plays you in the film?
I know that Chris Davis did a wonderful job. I knew one day that there'd be a movie about me in the last few years anyway. I just wanted it to be a true actor, not anyone trying to imitate me, but acting. And Chris Davis did a good job. I had a lot to say about the script. Originally I told him, look, since it's my movie, let me fix the script up and win the Rumble in the Jungle this time. They wouldn't do that.
Hey, now, George, you on record of saying that you was very, very confident when you stepped into the ring against Muhammad Ali, but I want to know, is there any other fighter that you were nervous before stepping into the ring with him? Any other fighter?
Strangely, it was Joe Frazier. He frightened me. I had seen him stand up. We call him the Giant Killer. He'd beaten everybody, including Muhammad Ali. I didn't want to fight Joe Frazier. I just thought he would win the title and retire, or die or something. I didn't want to fight him.
Wow.
Smoking Joe.
And now in this film, you talk about second chances. What was that chance that you would say that changed your life?
It was a Job Corps program. Lyndon Johnson declared war on poverty, and I was definitely Mr. Poverty. And I went into the Job Corps Center, and I learned just on a bluff. I told the kids, they told me, you always picking on people. Why don't you become a boxer? And with that challenge, I just went out for boxing, and that changed my life. All of a sudden, I first wanted to be a street fighter. Then all of a sudden, boxing changed all of that.
Wow. Well, now you're a minister at the Church of the Lord Jesus Christ in Houston, but it started out with you started a radio talk show. Tell us about that.
46 years ago, I had an experience that changed my whole life. All of a sudden, I knew there was more than just earning $1 million or $100,000. It was about earning a chance for eternal life. And I chose it, and I've been on that journey now for 46 years. I love it. Love it.
Absolutely. So boxing champion, entrepreneur, minister, man, you got so many accolades. What is the proudest moment of George Foreman's career so far?
Whoa, there's been so many great moments. Having those babies, more importantly. You think you got it all made when you have 10 kids, as I have. But then you start having grandkids, and then the pride even rises most. I'm most proud of that, of raising those children.
Oh, wow. Wow. Hey, well, look, man, thank you so much. Make sure y'all get out and see his new film, Big George Foreman, the miraculous story of the once and future heavyweight champion of the world, in theaters April the 28th. George, man, thank you so much for joining us this morning. You are always welcome. Y'all, please. Hey, as a matter of fact, man, I still got my George Foreman grill. I still do my hamburgers.
We got those.
We got our George Foreman grill, Mr. George.
I got the big one.
Right on.
Yeah, we do pork chop, steaks, hamburger meat, and grilled cheese. What's
all of it?
Stupid.
No, man, we love you and thank you. Thank you for coming on the show. Y'all, please give it up for the legendary George Foreman.
Yeah, big George.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, it's the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot brought to you by.
Listen to the Undressing Room podcast presented by Macy's featuring L'Oreal. Log on to the undressingroompod.com for access to her personal Macy's shopping page. The Undressing Room podcast is available wherever you get your podcasts. Good morning, Brat.
Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, according to Black Enterprise, Cardi B has been granted the right to begin seizing Tasha K's property in an effort to satisfy the $4 million judgment she won in 2019's defamation suit. Now, attorneys for the rap star filed the writ of execution against the YouTuber and Kibi Studios LLC in Georgia last week. What do y'all think about that?
I think it's sad.
What's sad?
I mean, Cardi, she shouldn't take that woman's stuff. I mean, I know she won the lawsuit and all, but you gotta remember, though, it is gossip. I know she did say some scandalous stuff, though, but I don't know. I mean, Cardi B just should let her know, okay, now you see that I proved my point. Now don't do it again.
She's gonna go pick up that little truck, her car. She can get whatever she wants. She can go in her closet, start taking out anything with tags on it. I can get it. Anything. Them shoes you just bought from Foot Locker. Let me get them.
Y'all stay tuned because I sure want to know what Cardi gonna do. She probably not gonna do it.
I hope not.
But then again, she might do it to be petty. Like,
Yeah.
I think she's gonna take it.
This is what happens when you do this to people.
I think she's gonna take her stuff. Like, for real. Cardi is for real with that.
I don't think she is. I think that this is a great lawsuit to just really help these bloggers understand that you cannot cross the line. You can't just say whatever you want to say.
Well, why would she not take it?
Because she don't need it.
That ain't the
It would
point.
cost
She
her
didn't need
more
to
in
file the
time to
suit.
try and go and get. It's not worth her
She
time.
could actually just pay somebody to go snatch it up, though. For real.
She can take it and go give it to someone else.
That needs
Well, I
it.
tell you
Yeah.
what, honey, if I know you coming to get it, I'm taking everything out of my house.
Well,
that's
you
worth
just gonna have
something.
to go through the troubles of doing it.
Well,
Because if it was the other way around, or whatever, she would go and get Cardi stuff.
And Tasha K made it worse because she keep egging it on. You know, she I don't know if you ever listen to her thing, but she keeps egging it on and keep talking trash after it about how she moving her stuff around and kind of making jokes about it and all that. And that's just you poking the bear right now.
Yeah, I don't think that's good.
pray.
Well, y'all, moving on. After being stripped of their blue check marks over the weekend, some celebrities were upgraded to the Twitter Blue program. Oh, okay, Elon. Many celebrities, including Lil Nas X, Sierra Wilson, that's funny, they say her last name now, Halle Berry, Wiz Khalifa, and more, had their Twitter accounts stripped of their vulnerable symbol, y'all. The Griot previously reported if users had not subscribed to the pay-to-play Twitter Blue program, several of them would lose their check. And in the days since, Twitter seemingly at random restored the verifications of many celebrities, including a handful of the deceased, but not all. Some restored accounts include Wilson, Lil Nas X, Chadwick Boseman, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jackson, Anthony Bourdain, and more. And according to the confusion, the restored accounts have been now have the blue Twitter check mark instead of the original, despite many users claiming not to have signed up for the program. Now, Wiz Khalifa, who initially tweeted when he lost his check mark, worried about the wrong check,
Right.
okay, was so perplexed when he received his back. He said, I don't know what's going on with this blue check business, but mine is back. So, and that's what he tweeted. And it also appears that despite not paying for the service, Khalifa has full advantage of the features, which include editing, published tweets, within a 30-minute window. So I guess they got a few new features on Twitter. So are y'all worried about the blue check leaving at all?
I don't care about it. I don't be on there that much.
Yeah.
It don't bother me.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We got our own blue checks. I feel verified enough in my life that I don't worry about Elon Musk and what
comedy show paychecks.
Okay.
That's all I care about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you on that one, brother. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, them comedy show paychecks. But coming up next, some major cities are sinking. Is yours one of them? Find out next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.